Hey guys, hey. Okay, wait, before anything else, how's everybody doing today? Hope you're sipping something cold, because what I'm about to show you today is giving major, I need AC and a fan energy. Grinning face with sweat if this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome to Halo Darling. This is the spot where we don't just watch the clips everyone's already seen. We actually sit down, zoom in, and talk about what's really going on. No fluff, no fake drama, just us being normal, unhinged fans together. And if you're already part of the fam, hi again, I missed you, let's get into it. So here's the tea before we even start. There's a clip going around right now from Germany, from a water park, and in it, someone is filming with the biggest, brightest, most genuine smile you have ever seen on camera. Like the kind of smile that makes you go, okay, who are you looking at like that? And the way this fandom works, within minutes, I mean minutes, one name was already trending in the replies. You already know who I'm talking about. Jimin's name was everywhere under that clip. Now, I'm not going to tell you right away whether it's confirmed, denied, or somewhere in the messy middle. That's literally the whole video. Stick around because by the end of this, you'll have the full picture, the fan theories, the timeline, and my honest 2 cents on whether this is reaching or if the fandom might actually be onto something. Quick thing before we dive in, if you're new, smash that subscribe button. And if you've got thoughts already brewing, I know you do, drop them in the comments because I read every single one. Okay, let's get into it. Setting the scene, what's actually in the clip? Alright, so let's talk about what we're actually looking at. Because context matters here, and I don't want us running with assumptions before we even establish the basics. The clip is short, under 20 seconds, and it's filmed vertically, like a personal phone video rather than a professional or staged shot. That detail alone got people talking, because it has that raw, caught in the moment, feeling rather than something polished for public consumption. The setting is clearly outdoors, bright daylight, and everything about the environment screams summer vacation. Think water slides, pool areas, that kind of open-air leisure park vibe you'd expect from a European water park in the middle of a hot season. The person holding the camera has it angled toward themselves for part of the clip, and what stands out immediately, is the smile. It's not a polite smile, not a someone told me to smile for the camera smile. It's that full, teeth showing, eyes crinkling kind of smile that genuinely looks like a reaction to something happening in front of them, not just to the camera itself. And that's exactly why the fandom latched onto it so fast. Because anyone who's followed these boys for even a little while knows that specific kind of smile has a whole history of showing up in very particular company. Here's the thing though, and I want to be upfront about this. The clip itself does not show, confirm, or reveal who or what is actually being filmed. We see the reaction. We don't get a clean, unmistakable shot of the subject. And that gap, that little blank space in the footage, is exactly where the entire fandom decided to set up camp and start theorizing. How this even got out, the leak trail, so how did this even end up online in the first place? From what's circulating, this wasn't an official release, not a fan cam from a public event, not something posted on a verified account. It has all the markings of a clip that was either recorded by someone nearby who happened to catch the moment, or repurposed from a private story upload that made its way into public circulation before spreading through fan accounts and reaction pages. That's actually a really common pattern with idol content. Something small and unofficial gets uploaded, a handful of fan accounts pick it up, add captions, and within a couple hours, it's everywhere, stitched, reacted to, and analyzed frame by people who have genuinely nothing better to do, affectionately, because I am one of those people. By the time it hit the bigger fan pages, it already had thousands of quote tweets. And the caption theme across almost all of them was some version of "the way he's looking at whoever this is," or "this smile is not a stranger's smile," or my personal favorite, "Sir, you are being so loud for someone who isn't saying anything." Why Jimin's name came up so fast? Okay, so let's get into the actual meat of it. Why did Jimin's name specifically become the top guess within minutes of this clip surfacing? A few things converged here. First, there's the timing angle. Fans who track schedules, flight patterns, and location tags Notice that the general timeframe lined up with reports and sightings that placed both of them in overlapping parts of Europe recently. Now, I want to be clear, overlapping parts of Europe is doing a lot of work in that sentence, and it is absolutely not the same as confirmed proof they were together at this specific location on this specific day. But when you're a fandom that has spent years cataloging every airport photo, every flight tracker update, and every blurry background detail, even a loose overlap in timing is enough to get the theory train moving. Second, and this is the part that really got people going, there's the body language read. Fans who do this kind of frame-by-frame analysis pointed out that the smile in the clip isn't just happy, it's specifically warm in a way that a lot of longtime viewers associate with candid moments between these two. It's the kind of expression that shows up in behind-the-scenes clips, in random broadcast moments, in things that weren't scripted or staged. It's not proof of anything on its own, but fans who have watched years of footage develop a kind of pattern recognition, and that pattern recognition is exactly what got triggered here. Third, there's just the pure fandom instinct. Let's be honest with each other for a second. This fandom has spent years building an entire archive of moments, looks, handholds, matching outfits, synced schedules, and inside jokes between these two. So when a new unexplained clip drops with an unmistakably genuine reaction on camera, the instinct to immediately go, okay, but WHO, and land on the same name that's been the top guess for years. That's not random. That's a fandom that has receipts on receipts on receipts, and this clip just felt like it belonged in that same folder. What the reactions actually looked like online. The online reactions split into a few different camps, and honestly, watching the discourse unfold was almost as entertaining as the clip itself. Camp 1, the It's Giving confirmation crowd. These are the fans who took one look at the smile, the setting, and the timing, and immediately decided this was basically a soft confirmation of something everyone suspected for years. Their replies were full of things like, "We don't need him to say it, the face already said it," and honestly, the confidence in that camp was unmatched. Camp 2, the cautious optimists. This group wanted to believe, genuinely wanted to, but kept reminding everyone in the replies that a smile is not a caption, a smile is not a name tag, and until there's something more concrete, a voice, a visible second person, a location tag that actually confirms both of them were there together, this stays firmly in theory territory. These are the fans doing the responsible thing of enjoying the moment without turning it into a headline. Camp 3, the skeptics, and yes, there's always a Camp 3. Their argument was pretty simple. People smile like that at friends, at family, at literally anyone who says something funny off camera, and reading an entire relationship narrative into 20 seconds of vertical video is, in their words, reaching past the point of no return. And honestly, that's a fair point too. A great smile does not automatically equal a specific person. It could have been a joke from staff, a funny moment with another member, a splash of cold water catching them off guard, or genuinely anything. And then there's the replies that were just pure comedy, people who weren't even trying to analyze anything, just spamming things like, "The way I would also smile like that if," or making edits setting the clip to dramatic music. Because that's just what this fandom does with literally any piece of footage, serious or not. Breaking down the actual evidence, or lack of it. Now let's actually be real with each other for a second, because I promised you honesty and not just hype. What do we actually have here? We have a short, unofficial clip filmed vertically showing one person's reaction, a big, genuine smile, in an outdoor water park setting that fan location trackers place somewhere in Germany. That's it. That's the full inventory of confirmed facts. What we do not have: a visible second person confirmed to be the subject of that smile, an official statement, a location tag proving both individuals were at the exact same place at the exact same time, or any audio that clarifies who's actually there. Everything beyond the visual reaction is speculation built on pattern recognition, timing coincidences, and, honestly, years of fandom hope. And look, I'm not saying that to be a buzzkill. Speculation is genuinely half the fun of being in a fandom like this. The theory crafting, the timeline matching, The wait but remember when conversations in the replies are part of what makes this whole experience entertaining. But there is a difference between enjoying a theory and treating it like it's already fact. And I think it's worth naming that difference clearly, especially because this is about real people's actual lives, not fictional characters. So enjoy the theory, have fun with it, but let's hold it a little loosely until something more solid actually shows up. What happens next? Is there more footage coming? As of right now, this is the only clip that's been circulating widely. Fan accounts have been digging through location tags, checking for any other uploads from the same event, and cross-referencing recent public sightings, but nothing has surfaced yet that adds more context to who else was there or what exactly prompted that reaction. If more footage does show up, and with fandoms like this, it usually does eventually, because someone somewhere always has a second angle. That's the kind of update that could either strengthen the theory or completely deflate it. Until then, this stays exactly where it is. A genuinely sweet, candid moment, wrapped in a whole lot of fan speculation, with a name attached that may or may not have anything to do with the actual reality of the clip. So, where does that leave us? Honestly, right where these things usually land, with a really nice, wholesome little moment that made a lot of people smile watching someone else smile, and a fandom that took that moment and ran a full marathon with it in under an hour. Is it Jimin? Maybe. Is it someone else entirely, maybe a staff member, a friend, another member cracking a joke off camera? Also completely possible. What we do know for sure is that whoever caused that reaction clearly made someone's day a whole lot brighter. And honestly, isn't that kind of the whole point of these little viral moments? We don't always need a name attached to enjoy a genuinely happy, human moment. Okay, that's it for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed picking this apart with me, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss it when, and if new footage drops, and drop your honest theory in the comments. Team, it's giving confirmation. Team, let's wait for more proof. Or team, you guys are all reaching. I genuinely want to know where you land. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, darlings.